always said Billionaire Kene Aladima was perfect. Tall, dark, quiet, a walking mystery with the kind of money that made other rich men look like apprentices. But there was only one strange thing about him. He never took pictures. No selfies. No group photos. No red carpet shots. No birthday pictures. Not even childhood photos. Nothing. The entire internet didn't have one single image of him looking directly at a camera, and that was exactly why everyone wanted to know him, including a young Lagos fashion model named Amara. She was just trying to survive, hustling through the crowded Lagos modeling world. The day her life changed forever, she was modeling at an exclusive private fashion show organized for billionaires. Everything was normal, lights, runway, cameras, until it happened. The hall went cold. The lights flickered once. Then he walked in, Kene Aladima. The room froze. Even the other billionaires straightened in their seats. He moved with slow confidence, wearing a perfectly tailored black suit, 2 silent bodyguards walking behind him like shadows. But something was off. Whenever photographers lifted their cameras, Kene turned his face away. Smooth, sharp, too fast. One of the photographers whispered to another model, "See, Am. Billionaire way no gree make person snap Am. Dem say if camera catch Am, something day happen." A few people laughed, but the tremble in the photographer's voice killed the joke instantly. Towards the end of the show, fate did the impossible. Kene walked up to Amara. "You," he said in a deep, quiet voice. "Follow me." She thought it was a prank. But his guard stepped aside, creating a path only for her. Her heart pounded. They entered a private room with golden lights and cold air conditioning. Kene stood in front of her for a long moment, just watching. "Your confidence," he finally said, "is loud, even when you are quiet." Her knees weakened. Then he said something that shocked her. "I want to sponsor your modeling career, worldwide." Her mouth dropped. Nobody ever asked why he noticed her. Nobody questioned why he picked her that night. But she should have. She should have asked many questions. Because from that moment, her life entered a tunnel of secrets. Kene and Amara started spending time together. He bought her a new phone, new clothes, new everything. He filled her life with comfort she never thought she deserved. But he had one rule: "Never take pictures of me," he said. "Not even accidentally. Not even in the background. Not even my shadow." At first, she thought he was joking. Until the night they went out for dinner and a fan tried taking a selfie near him. Before the girl could even press the button, Kene's bodyguard snatched the phone so fast the girl screamed. "Delete it!" The girl trembled. Kene's eyes were cold. He was not joking. That night, Amara asked him gently, "Why are you so afraid of cameras?" The air around him shifted. His expression tightened. "Amara," he said quietly, "I don't fear the camera. I fear what the camera reveals." Before she could ask more, he changed the topic. For weeks, the rule didn't bother her until something strange happened. One morning, Kene was sleeping peacefully on the couch in Amara's living room. She smiled softly. He finally looked human. She lifted her phone quietly, not to break his rule, not to betray him, but to capture the sweetest moment of her life. She took the picture. Soft click. He didn't wake up. She opened her gallery. Her hands began to shake because in the picture, Kene was not there. The couch was empty. Only the pillow appeared. No man, no body, no shadow, nothing. Terrified, she deleted it fast. She tried again another picture. Once again, the couch was empty. Her heart nearly stopped. What was he? Why wasn't he appearing in photos? Suddenly, a cold presence rose behind her. Kene was awake, standing, watching. Her phone slipped from her hands. He picked it up slowly, too slowly, and whispered, "Amara, tell me you did not break my rule." Her breaths became shallow. Tears gathered in her eyes. "I'm sorry. You looked peaceful. I only took one picture." "One picture is enough to destroy everything," he snapped. His voice thundered across the room. Amara had never heard him raise his voice. His eyes were no longer normal. They glowed faintly, dark, fearful, ancient. She stepped back. "Kene, what are you?" His jaw tightened. The lights flickered. The room went icy cold. He whispered, "You really want to know why I never appear in pictures?" Amara nodded weakly. He leaned close and said, "Because I died 9 years ago." Her scream never came out, and before she could react, he lifted his hand and his fingers passed straight through the vase on the table. Like smoke, her legs weakened, her breath caught, her throat felt like sand. Kenneth stepped back, slowly, almost ashamed of what he had revealed. The billionaire everyone feared, the man the whole country respected, the mysterious figure social media worshipped, was not alive. Amara's voice trembled as she whispered, "I don't understand. How can you talk? Touch me? Hold me? You're real. I felt you." He closed his eyes painfully. "That's part of the curse." He motioned for her to sit. His voice became softer, heavier, haunted. "Amara, 9 years ago, I died in a plane crash on my way from Dubai. But I did not stay dead. A deep chill ran through her bones. My family was powerful," he continued. "Very powerful. Connections, rituals, secrets. They made a deal, a forbidden one, to bring me back." He raised his hand toward the light. I returned, but not completely. The lamp behind him flickered violently. "I can touch human things only when I want to. I can speak, I can walk, I can love." His eyes locked onto hers. "But cameras, reflections, mirrors, they expose what I really am." He held her trembling hands. "You weren't supposed to find out. People fear what they can't understand. If the world discovers what I am, I lose everything. My life, my company, even you." Tears streamed down her face. "Kene, why choose me? Why enter my life at all?" He inhaled deeply. "For 9 years, I've lived like a shadow. Everyone obeys me, but nobody sees me. Until I saw you at that fashion show, you looked alive, brave, human. I wanted that again." His voice cracked. "You made me feel real." After the revelation, days became strange. Sometimes Kene looked normal, warm, present. Other times he flickered. Once, while he slept on her couch, Amara saw his outline blur, fade, almost disappear. She touched him. Her fingers passed straight through his chest as if he were smoke. She gasped loudly. He woke instantly, coughing violently like someone drowning in air. His eyes glowed deep silver. Amara, please, don't be afraid. But she was, not of him, but of losing him. The more she loved him, the more the curse tried to separate them. One night, the truth burst out of him like thunder. I chose you, he said, because you see people, not shadows. But why me exactly? She asked, her voice soft and shaken. He held her chin gently. When I died 9 years ago, your prayer saved me. My what? He smiled faintly. You once prayed, God, save anyone who is dying right now. It was the same night of my crash. Amara froze. Goosebumps covered her entire body. You were the only genuine voice that reached me in that darkness. My soul held on to your prayer. His eyes softened painfully. So when I returned, I was always connected to you, drawn to you, searching for you. She stared at him long and hard. Everything made sense. The way he looked at her, the softness only she ever saw, the kindness he gave effortlessly. They had been tied long before they met, but the curse had rules. Amara, he whispered one night, if you stay with me, you can never take my picture again. You can never show the world who I am. You will love a man who cannot appear in your memories. Tears burned her eyes. And if she leaves, she whispered, then the curse weakens, and I return fully to the other side, to death. She cried for hours, between losing him and living with a shadow. Both felt like punishment. But that same night, something happened that sealed everything. While they slept, his body turned cold in her arms. Too cold. His breathing slowed. His voice thinned like wind. Amara, the curse is pulling me again. No, stay with me. He smiled sadly. You broke the rule. You took a picture. The balance shifted. His fingers brushed her face gently. I love you, but my time here is ending. She held him tightly as she could. I won't let you die again, she sobbed. Not again. She began praying loudly, desperately, violently, calling God, calling mercy, calling grace, calling every scripture she remembered. The room shook. The lights flashed. Wind roared like a storm. Kene's body floated, flickering between human and spirit. Then a blinding white light exploded around him. She covered her face. When she opened her eyes, Kene was lying on the floor, breathing, warm, human. He stared at his hands, solid, real, visible. Then he looked at her, tears dropping from his eyes. Amara, what did you do? She held him and whispered, I gave God what the curse could never fight, true love and true prayer. From that day forward, cameras captured him perfectly. Mirrors showed his reflection. He could touch everything fully. He was alive again. The world welcomed the billionaire who never took pictures, now healed and visible. But only he and Amara knew the truth. Love had resurrected him. True love sees beyond appearances, it finds the soul. Some battles can only be won through prayer. Not every mystery is evil. Some are cries for help. The people we choose to love can either elevate us or destroy us. Choose wisely. Life is spiritual. Never underestimate the power of a genuine prayer. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more amazing stories. Share this story with someone who loves good storytelling. We remain Tales from Mama on all platforms, bringing you interesting stories always.